Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner. Today we are going to try to knock out big trees to small houses. Now whether I do the whole thing or break it up into a couple of stages depends on how long it takes. If I get the first stage done and I've got 30-40 minutes into it already, I'm not going to bother with trying to do the second part. I'll do that in another video. I think what's getting me so frustrated is trying to do a big job in one video. So the first thing we're going to do here is deliver 2 long logs to the house in the north. And I did build a new as of 5319 in the garage instead of bringing the other one up all the way from the south. As we saw yesterday, this thing will hold, in this configuration it'll hold long logs, even though that's a medium trailer. It uses the front for the extra length. You know, every time I'm at a log station and there's music playing like that, not every time, mostly, I end up getting a copyright claim on the video. It's YouTube. When they're processing the video, what they're doing is looking for, amongst other things, they're looking for stuff like that. Stuff that violates their terms, anything that they might not want people to see, or any music that might be copyrighted. And I don't put that music in the video. SnowRunner puts it in there, and then I get a copyright claim. Not that it means shit to me. What it says is that I can't monetize the video. Well, I don't get any money for this. I'd have to have more than 1,000 subscribers to make 1 penny off of these videos. This thing's quick. Cruising along in third. Feels pretty good. If you want quick, wait till you see the Western Star. I did, before I started recording, I did put equipment where I needed. instead of spending half the video or half of my hour just driving something across the map to get it to where I want it. Now I took a look at this. I wanted to try and go on the inside. There we go. I took a look at this route and I think I'm going the right way. I see what looks like a metal frame structure up on top of the hill there. Listen to that thing power up. Spitting mud. That's it. That's 1 out of 2. This empty lot here to go around. Maybe cut back through here. Yeah, that didn't work out too shabby. Didn't even take any damage till I hit this stupid little fence. So that's 1 of the 2. I don't remember, did I turn there? Yeah, that takes me past cargo creation zone 1. If I go all the way, excuse me. If I go all the way down to the bottom of the hill, then I'm in the marsh. I woke up at 6 a.m. and sat down here to make sure last night's video was done uploading. I uploaded 2 last night. I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning starting the second one. Woke up to take a leak and took a peek at it and said all it had left to do was finish the HD version of the processing. So I sat down and farted around the file system for a little bit, and then was able to start the second video and go back to bed. Trying to remember how to get back to the other one. But, so anyways, I was up till about 4 o'clock in the morning doing that, between 3 and 4. Then I woke back up at 6. I didn't go to sleep till 1. I was awake at 3, between 3 and 4. Then I woke back up at 6. Don't ask me why, but I just felt in the mood to get a video done. Before I even had my bowl of cereal. It's almost 8 o'clock now, because there were a couple things that I wanted to experiment with before I started today's video. And it is long loads we need, so let's get out of here. We're knocking this shit out of the ballpark. It's only been 11 minutes. I think partly it's the dementia, but if I'm having fun, I can sit here and play this. But if stuff is pissing me off, I just have no tolerance for it. And what I mean is, like, SnowRunner stuff. Things SnowRunner does to purposely screw you up. Like that big dip when you cross the river that made my logs dump into the water. Why did they have to build the map with such well, what it is, whoa, watch what I'm doing. What it is, it's a trap, or it's a pitfall. They put in these, you know, whether you want to call it a trap or a pitfall, They put them in on purpose just to fuck you up. I mean, isn't the game hard enough? With stuff like turns like this and shit. Without them putting in stuff that's engineered to make your truck tip over and lose its load. And I was doing it right, you know, start down the hill and then shoot back up. Done that 100 times. In fact, I've been across that crossing without losing the load. And, you know, no problem. I did exactly the same thing. I started down the hill and then went back up. This is harder to do with the glare of the headlights. Now that's easier. Start down the hill and then shoot back up. Actually, I can just park this. We're done with that stage. 17 minutes. Even turning it around, which I didn't really need to do. Now what I need, that's right, I'm switching to the south. So down here at this log station is the Ural with a load of logs for the sawmill. I know ordinarily you take medium logs to the sawmill, but I didn't think it would hurt to take a load of long logs. Maybe the sawmill won't want them. Maybe it'll say that I have to drop off mediums. In which case, I'll just leave these long logs at the house in the south. Oh, let's see. Just keep on the road. And go over to the sawmill. I'm just thinking if you can get 6 planks out of a medium load, you should be able to get 12 out of a long load. Or maybe 8, I don't know. Or I don't know if it'll even accept them. Never tried delivering long logs to the sawmill before. But like I say, I can do something else with them if the sawmill don't want them. Now here I'm using, I didn't even point it out, here I'm using the Ural 4320 with the same setup that the Azov 5319 has. The log loader front, and then a medium trailer on the rear. The combination of the two will haul long logs, and this is the better crane. This crane doesn't drop logs. That's something else. You know, talking about SnowRunner doing shit for no other reason why am I up there instead of over there? I took the wrong path out of the log station. You know what? As long as I can climb that hill, I'm gonna still get to the I'm gonna still get to the sawmill. In fact, this is a shorter route. I'm gonna drop it in low range down this hill. So I can just idle it along real nice here. No, there's been through here before. No, there's lots of boulders. There's off-camber turns. And then there's this bridge with the handrails. So I can probably put a little speed on that. Just go to low plus. In fact, with this fine-tuned transmission, I could go in between. I'll put this back on for the hill. This seems like, this in-between slot seems like a pretty good speed for the hill. This is a good truck until you hit mud, or water. Not just mud, but if you get in water that's got a muddy bottom, forget it. You have to winch yourself through it. I know this thing, the last time you guys saw this was at the rail yard with that extra log pole trailer. I was carrying it with the medium trailer. Well, the whole truck came off the ground on a big truck, on a big hole in the ground. Big whoop-de-doos when I was flying high gear down to where we started with it. And that thing bounced clean up out of there. So I just hit the brakes. I deleted it. So there wouldn't just be an errant trailer sitting somewhere. I deleted it and went on my journey. When I loaded it in there, I thought I might need it in order to haul long logs. But then I made the discovery that you can do it this way. So that trailer was pointless. I see it was starting to move out, and it wasn't even in the 7th gear yet. Let's see. I want to get this back out of here. Without doing a whole lot of backing up. That's got a pretty tight turn on it. Look at that. I can make it. Baby, I can make it. Alright. Enough tomfoolery. Let's unload this. Long logs. Unload. Outstanding. As long as I'm sitting here doing this, let's make the planks. I've got a truck over there I can haul the planks with. Long logs. 3 for 4 planks, is that what I'm saying? No, there's 3 long logs in inventory, and I can make 4 planks out of it. Oh, it's 4, 8, 12. Man. What did I speculate? I speculated that if you could get 6 out of medium logs, you'd be able to get 12 out of long logs. That was correctamundo. Now I need to get this truck back over there to haul a load of medium logs. But I need to get the medium logs over there too. So I'm gonna hop in the Navistar, check out that baby. The digital camo pattern. And this is a completely new mod of the Navistar. This is an IX mod with super grip 50-inch wheels. That's what he calls them anyways. The trailer is a mod of an M747. It's got chain wheels and 1,000 repair points. And I did make sure it will hold 4. He has one that's called a 4-slot and one that's not. The Navistar, you can have a spare tire on the roof, or that flat roof, can carry 1 unit of cargo. It has 1,000,000 Newton meters of torque. It has a 10-speed transmission. Top gear is something like 26 or 28. And I don't want it up there. I want it on the trailer. But there you go. that demonstrates you can put a load of cargo up there. There's 4 units of lumber with the Navistar. I never played the Navistar when SnowRunner first gave it to me. You know, for doing buying the premium version of the game with all the DLCs. Because it was weak. Well, it ain't weak no more. I think I pulled too far ahead of it, maybe. Or maybe this is one of those bugs where you can't pull off the back of the trailer except for winching. That's a bug too. The board does that all the time. It sits in its own little ruts it made, the tire holes. The tires make an impression in the ground when you pull in there. And then when you want to leave again, start moving again, the thing will sit there and switch back and forth between forward and reverse, like it doesn't know what to do. Let's go back up front. I haven't even looked at the interior view. Nice. Little bunk. That's like the truck I drove. A lot like the truck I drove. In my profile picture, I'm sitting in a teal green white. You can't see it in the picture, but it's a white Western Star right when they sold out to Volvo. So all they did was take the truck that was already on the production line being made by White and stick a Volvo badge over the grill. But it had a bunk just like that, a little single bunk. Now let's go. Yeah, that's a good distance, I think. We go across the bridge. We go back the same way we came. I think that'll... I first put it on map. You could watch the Ural go up and ram the ass end of the trailer. Actually, Steve's house. Be best to go down right here, across the river, but I don't know if you can. You know, I bet you could probably come down here and use this point to go across, which means I probably could have come down that side of the bridge. instead of trying to come down here and then whip a left off the side of the hill, I could go straight across the side of the hill. I should be able to do this. Back them both up a little bit. I don't know what's happening to the Ural. I'm sure that trailer probably turned over. Let me check my positioning. Oh yeah. And try and weave between these rocks a little bit. Making my own road here. With the million torque Navistar. Look at it pulling a wheelie over the hill. Still pulling a wheelie. You think that's some power? You put the gas on and it pulls a wheelie? Well, that looks a little deep. So I was thinking out here to the point. And I might find some more shallow water. Dang, we didn't even hardly get to see the Navistar do its thing before I'm here. Look at it pull a wheelie. Because it's got a heavy load behind it. And it's got good grip on the tires. Hang on, can I get the thing to back up? Okay. Let's put the camera around on the side. Let's see if we can get it to pull a wheelie. Oh, that's funny as hell. Let's see if I can land it on top of the house. Come on. Come on. Oh! It didn't pull up as high that time. I think I'm just getting the Navistar all fucked up. Let me release it. Without the Navistar, it won't go up as high. Or without the weight of the Ural, it won't go up as high. Oh, that's why. That's why the Ural was weighing it down so bad. 'Cause I was dragging it on its side. Oh man. I was dragging it on its side and I didn't even notice the difference. And we gotta stand that up. Oh, I didn't want it to go that way, but maybe as long as I can get it to hook up to the Ural, I don't care. I go to the back of the trailer. Ordinarily, I could hook to a tree that far away, so let's see if I can. It's different when you're trying to hook to a truck. They want you to be right there. Come on. There we go. I'm not even quite sure where the Ural is from here, but I'm hoping if I just go back in a straight line, I'll get close enough. My view is still on the back of the trailer, I think. I don't know, maybe I changed it. Just like that. And to make double damn sure, I'm gonna go ahead and pull forward a little bit. There we go. There we go. It's all good, man. Leave this powerhouse sitting right here. Turn the engine off. Didn't even use any gas. 1 liter of 8,000. It was such a quick trip. I doubt I can actually switch to that Ural. No, too far away. Now we're at 41 minutes. And we wasted a lot of time just playing with the house, playing with the wheelies. I gotta shoot down the beach and connect with the road over here. And I can go right up to the log station. And then bring 1 medium log back. No problem. See, the Ural wouldn't have crossed that river without winching it. I wonder where it went on its side. I bet when I backed up to go down that hill, and then I went over the rocks and over the top of the hill. But it was, the Navistar was starting to pull a wheelie before I ever went over the top of the hill. So that would indicate that the Ural was already on its side at that point. See, a little mud, it trucked right through. But if that was a water hole, forget it. I like this logging station. Plenty of room to turn around. Different routes in and out. This time, no. I gotta do it to trailer, medium, go. We're off and running. Got the Ural with a medium log. All I had to do was select trailer instead of truck. And then, of course, put it on medium logs. I like that. I think I came out the wrong way. Yeah, I did. Dang it. No, I don't want to make a mark there. I just wanted to get rid of the black flag. I've been through this way. The last time I took the wrong route. But it's a bitch. What if I can get it to go up that hill? Let's swap it to low range. Well, with the diff lock, I'll actually need it down there in reverse. And then I'll use the keyboard. And nothing happens. Oh, there we go. Gotta hit W instead of S. Come on. No, don't turn that way. Don't capsize that trailer. Okay, that's not gonna work. It looks like we're going this way, boys and girls. Son of a beach nut. The thing with having 3 or 4 routes in and out is to make sure you get on the right fucking one. Oh boy. But that's me and my fucked up brain. I thought sure that looked like the one I came in on. Now I can go right or left. I think right takes you back up toward the, yeah, the little bridge crossing. Left, you gotta go across the river, and then you have the choice of staying amongst the rocks, which doesn't do shit for you. You'd have to come all the way down here and go across the bridge. Or you can go across this way, get up here without crossing that bridge. And I don't know. I think I'll try this way. Now this has got a rocky bottom instead of a muddy bottom. So shouldn't be any problem to cruise right across. Only I wish it'd do a better job of making this right turn. I didn't want to be over there on that big boulder. And you can't really back the fucker up either. I mean, more than it's just in low range and reverse won't work. I know what I mean. I mean, the trailer will fucking jackknife and tip over. But looky here. Took the hard way and we're still gonna make it. Now this is the route like you were coming across that little bridge. Which incidentally is how I got this truck up there before I turned the camera on. I think it was this big dip by the rock here that dislodged the small trailer, the pole trailer. And here we are. No, not here we are. Oh, I'm so stupid. I went to the wrong house. Well, it's not totally, I suppose it is my fault, but see, this road, when I came up here past this bridge, this trail through the woods curves around and puts you on the road going this way toward the river and the gateway and whatnot. When I wanted, if I had come up to this intersection and turned right, I would have been right there. So anyways, that's how I screwed up that one. I could spend 45 minutes of an episode explaining how I screwed shit up. But that's okay if I screw shit up. What I don't like is when, you know, SnowRunner does their... What pisses me off is when SnowRunner purposely fucks shit up. You know, when they could make something, when they could not put a huge off-camber dip in the middle of the road, and they do anyways just to fucking dick with you. Like this little hill that has a little curve in it. No big deal. Because it's not, doesn't have a big camber on it. Well, that took twice as long as it should have. But we are done. That's the whole job in 53 minutes and 40 seconds. That's the kind of shit I like. Unload that puppy and get our rewards. I've been spending so much money on trucks. It isn't like I'm poor, but damn, I've spent $400,000 or $500,000 on trucks because, you know, for example, real quick, this morning I was looking at some stuff on that as I like to know what I'm getting into, what it has for torque and what the steering's gonna be like and stuff. And I wouldn't admit to it in court, but I might have touched the keyboard. And then when I launched the game, it turns out that that same truck, that same Azov, was due for an update. They put the update out there 9 hours ago when I was in bed. So the first time I started up the game, that truck updated. So then I'm back to square one. It takes it, because it updated the entire XML, it takes it out of the game. So you have to purchase it again. And that's what I talk about. I mean, I've spent so much money repurchasing trucks that I already owned. Because of an update. But thanks for watching. This one is done. Not sure what I'll do next. There are no more Black Badger River. What am I doing? Black Badger Lake log jobs. Log job? That sounds like could be something else. Greenwoods River for the sequoias. I wonder if I could haul a sequoia on the same setup. So this is all Greenwoods River, I believe. Yeah, delivered to the loading station. It's not telling me where the locomotive is here, so it must be on that side. Greenwoods River. Greenwoods River. So I guess next is the paper factory. Just hauling tons and tons and tons of shit to the paper factory. But I've got 8 and 10 spot trailers. Or 6s, whatever works. Like here's 6 fuel. 2 large pipe that would need an 8 spot. 6 concrete blocks would need a 6. 12 metal rolls, that would be 2 trips in a 6. And then the 4 metal beams would be an 8 spot. So between a 6 and an 8, I could do all that. But anyways, tracking's already going on that. Escape, 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 and escape one more time, and we're out of here. So by sitting here jaw-jacking, managed to make it 1 hour. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.